This is the world's tallest man. Sultan is 8 foot 3 inches tall, which is literally the size of 2 people stacked on top of each other. And while some might think being so tall is a blessing, it's not always as easy as you think. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
We'll be spending the next 24 hours with him to see firsthand what life is like for the world's tallest man compared to the average human. And at the end of the day, we'll be introducing him to the world's shortest woman to see how different their lives are. But first, let's meet the world's tallest man.
Oh! Hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. Sultan, right? More like so tall.
We also have a list of 10 activities planned to learn exactly what life is like for the world's tallest man compared to the average person. And right away, I noticed Sultan has trouble balancing on his own because his huge size gives him chronically bad knees.
Oh my gosh!
I'm literally your biggest fan.
Hello?
Who the is that guy?
The first thing we wanted to learn about Sultan is how his morning routine compares to the average person. So we took him upstairs to our bathroom.
Whoa, the shower is too small.
There's a shower in the back right here.
This is also too small.
Sultan's massive size comes from a rare disorder that causes his body to produce excess growth hormone. So even though we have a pretty big shower, it was still far too small for him.
This is a problem.
That's literally 8.5 feet tall.
He couldn't even wash his hands without having to nearly blow his back out.
Everything is too small.
So Sultan took us to see how he actually showers.
Yeah. Why are we outside?
I shower and pool.
Oh.
Let's all jump in together.
Yeah!
Go!
What? You didn't do it! Sultan! Why? I hate you!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You crazy!
After seeing how big of a tub Sultan would need just to shower, we wanted to see how his size compared to some of our other things, like my king-size bed.
This is one of the largest beds you can buy. And as you can see, this is a children's bed for him.
Unlike the average person who stops growing taller at around 16 years old, Sultan didn't stop growing until he was 30. Do you also have a PS5?
No, too small.
Can't even play video games.
On top of being the tallest man in the world out of 7 billion people, Sultan also holds 2 other world records.
I also have the world's biggest hands.
What? They're twice as big as mine!
And the world's biggest feet.
You know what they say about people with big feet?
Anyways, does that also mean you're strong?
Yes, I'm very strong.
So we challenged him to an arm wrestle.
I'll do one finger.
2 versus 1? Oh my god!
Dude, he's got some strength in that finger.
1, 2, 3. After getting completely embarrassed by Sultan in an arm wrestle, I had to get my revenge by attempting the impossible, beating the world's tallest man at the sticky note challenge. Both height and athleticism are key in this game, so even though Sultan has a huge height advantage, I have way more mobility. Alright Sultan, whoever slaps the sticky note the highest wins.
Good luck beating this. Yes!
Go, Alan, your turn.
You're going down.
3.
Let him cook!
2.
Let him cook now!
1.
Sultan's height may have helped him win the sticky note challenge, but let's see if the world's tallest man can fit in a car. Do you like this car?
Yeah, beautiful.
Do you want to get in?
You stupid.
Can he fit in here? Back in Turkey, Sultan has a special van he gets driven around in because he can't fit in most cars like the average person. Most cars are only 4.5 feet tall, and Sultan is over 6 feet tall, sitting down. So our Honda was way too small. He's literally bigger than the car. Luckily, we have a roofless Lamborghini, so theoretically, there is no height limit if he can manage to get inside of it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, what? Crap. Wow. Wow, no. That's insane. Whoa!
Close,
Wow,
please.
close. Okay.
Sultan may have managed to squeeze into our Lamborghini, but he was definitely not comfortable, so we rushed over to our next activity. basketball. Alan already got a taste of Sultan's ball handling skills earlier, but we wanted to see how Sultan sizes up against real basketball players. The average basketball player in the NBA is 6'6", so at 8'3", Sultan has a huge height advantage. So we suited up in basketball jerseys, but we couldn't find one in Sultan's size. Luckily, Tanner had an extra.
Let's jump ball. Ready?
LeBron James.
Let's go.
Sultan may not be super mobile, but he was literally impossible to defend against. And on defense, nobody could score against him.
You're crazy.
But then, the opposing team managed to score a basket on him. Even though Sultan's height gives him a huge advantage, his knees make him practically immobile, but he wasn't going to give up that easy.
Go.
21.
By the end of the game, the opposing team only managed to score one basket against us. But Sultan still had one more ball game to play. What are you doing? Even though Sultan couldn't run around as much as the rest of us, he still burns an insane amount of calories compared to the average person. So we wanted to see how many calories does the world's tallest man need in a day to survive. So here's how much an average person eats in a day. 2,000 calories, and this is how much GOT eats in a day. And Sultan eats this much. That's right, Sultan eats 4 times as much as the average person, and 27 times as much as GOT. Tanner eats 5 times as much as Sultan, and Bach eats...
Turn us off!
Everybody come out and eat.
Finally, some food!
You're from Turkey, right?
Yeah, turkey.
I have something for you. Here's a present. Turkey!
Whoa.
Turkey, because turkey.
Turkey. I'm very, very hungry.
Hey, that's him right there. He loves eating too. He can eat all of this by himself.
I can eat the whole thing, just
Whole thing.
easy.
Because you eat a lot, how big is your poop?
Whoa. You crazy. Get out of here.
I just want to know.
So I know you have 3 world records. What world record do you want to see us break inside this video?
I want this to be the most viewed YouTube video ever.
Oh! Subscribe!
Subscribe.
Oops, wrong camera. 2, 3. Subscribe! Speaking of food, the world's tallest man is about to meet another world record holder, the world's fattest man, our dad. In our last video, we introduced him to the world's shortest woman. So now, we wanted to introduce the world's tallest man to the world's fattest man. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dad.
Okay.
Look to your right. He's right here. Look to your right.
Whoa.
Man, you must get all the ladies. And men too. Just kidding, I've been there time too myself. Just kidding, boys, don't tell your mom.
Whoa, Dad.
Watch out, watch out.
Next up, we wanted to see firsthand how the world looks through the eyes of the world's tallest man. So we gave him our Apple Vision Pro to see how things look from his point of view.
But this is too small for me.
Apple markets the Apple Vision Pro as one size fits all, but Sultan's head was so big, we had to remove a piece to fit it on him.
Good afternoon, world's tallest man.
So since everyone's always looking up at him, we wanted to see what his point of view looked like looking down on everyone. Wow, that's his POV.
Whoa. This is so cool.
You guys are gonna get to see his POV. Never done before. That's insane. What you doing up there, Sultan? Now, before we surprise Sultan with GOT, he needed a sexy outfit to impress her. So, we're taking him to Target to see how he shops for clothes compared to the average person. And since he was so uncomfortable in our Lamborghini earlier, we got him a big van that would make our drive to the store easier for him. As soon as we arrived, the short walk up to the store was hurting Sultan's knees.
Don't worry, Sultan. It's just right here. Oh, watch your head.
And right as we got inside, we ran into another problem. Everyone in the store was so distracted by his height, he immediately started drawing a crowd. So by the time we got Sultan a wheelchair to rest his knees, we were already surrounded.
Alright guys, no need to make this a big deal.
We tried shopping, but we couldn't seem to ditch the huge crowd following us.
Hello there.
Oh my god!
Now let's see what's on Sultan's grocery list.
These fruits are way too small to fill him up. There you go. That's the perfect size for him.
But even though Sultan finally found something he wanted, the crowd was still following him. Apparently, Sultan always has these encounters when he's out in public. No matter where he goes, he immediately draws everyone's attention due to his unusual size. Everybody's taking pictures. Next on our shopping list, we wanted to see how Sultan shops for clothes compared to the average person, and we plan on doing that here at Target. But Sultan kept drawing unwanted attention. We never imagined clothes shopping with Sultan would be this difficult. Nobody even noticed Jyoti when we took her to the baby section, so we decided to leave and do our clothes shopping elsewhere. But we knew that finding a store with clothes big enough for Sultan would be a challenge. Luckily, Tanner always shops at this big and tall store called Big Boys, so we took Sultan there to get a fresh new outfit. But before we surprised Sultan with Jyoti, I wanted to see how his giant clothes fit on a regular sized human like myself.
What the heck? This is a whole blanket. I feel like a little kid wearing his dad's clothes.
Come to daddy.
Now I know how Sean feels. Now that Sultan is looking big and sexy, it was time for his tiny surprise.
All right, Sultan, close your eyes and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Are his eyes closed?
Yeah, he's ready.
Okay, open your eyes. So cute.
But that's not the only surprise we have for Sultan and Jyoti, because we have a bonus activity planned for them. But first, we need to see just how tall Sultan is compared to the world's shortest woman.
So she's 2 feet tall. I'm 6'3".
Whoa.
He's 8'3". So me and her combined are exactly his height.
Oh my god.
This is what Sultan looks like from Jyoti's perspective, and this is what she looks like from his. And in our video with Jyoti, we learned that she's only 14 pounds. So we're gonna weigh Sultan to see how he compares.
Oh my god, wow.
350 pounds.
Oh my god.
350? That's half of your weight, Tanner.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, half my weight.
He weighs more. Sultan's hand is also so big that Jyoti's entire hand is smaller than his index finger.
Can I see one of your rings?
And both Sultan's forearm and his shoe were the length of Jyoti's entire body.
Oh my god, look at that shoe! Aw, damn. So that's how big feet smell like?
Come here, little man. What did you say about my feet?
Okay, that's a big shoe. No more CC, no tonight.
I love my little friend. Jyoti, your turn.
And now, for our bonus activity. We wanted to take Sultan and Jyoti to the Guinness World Records Museum to meet the world's tallest man of all time and the world's shortest woman of all time. So here's Sultan standing next to the world's tallest man of all time who died 100 years ago. And this is Jyoti standing next to the world's shortest woman of all time who died 200 years ago. But you know who's not dead?
I'm the fattest man alive.
Wait, Tanner, you look like you lost weight. Jokes aside, spending the day with Sultan was really eye-opening. Everyday tasks most of us find easy, like fitting in a car, going out in public, or even just walking, can be extremely uncomfortable for a man his size. But despite being complete opposites when it comes to height, there's one thing Sultan and Jyoti both have in common. They never let their size stop them from having a good time. So before we said goodbye to Sultan, we wanted to give him a parting gift to show him our appreciation.
I know you like big phones, so I have a gift.
Oh, no.
World's smallest phone.
I can't use this. Give me this big phone instead.
Big phone? That's an iPad.
Yeah, I like this one right here. Hello. Thank you, bye.
Though Sultan seemed to have enjoyed his little gift, he was completely unaware of the real surprise we had planned for him the next day.